If there's one lesson I've learned in the last year, it's not all. Routine Islamic attacks? Nothing to do with Islam.
Buddhist terrorists, Muslim terrorists, that wording is wrong. Any person who once indulged violence is no longer genuine Buddhist as well as genuine Muslim.
Routine destruction of neighborhoods? Nothing to do with Black Lives Matter.
In a movement like Black Lives Matter, there's always going to be some folks who say things that are stupid or imprudent.
Unless every single member of a group engages in a particular activity, we can conclude with confidence that one has nothing to do with the other. Religiously motivated assault truck driver slaughtering dozens? I'd call that a truck attack. Racially motivated violence and vandalism? I'd call that a peaceful protest.
Appears to be a diverse group of protesters, including what's been described to us by a couple different reporters on the scene as mostly a group of peaceful protesters, but interspersed with some real provocateurs and agitators.
Accordingly, we need to be conscientious in our discussion of the recent wave of unfortunate and misguided fringe clownery. A few dissident extremists who want to hijack the wonderful, beautiful, peaceful history that has built the jester culture of today. Sure, some clowns in mask only are violent robbers.
Sitting in his apartment, the door was unlocked when a male came in the door wearing a clown mask. The male proceeded to pistol whip him, fired one shot that grazed him in the back of the neck.
The clown took off with some cash and is still on the run.
Or child cutters.
Michigan police are investigating after a boy says he was scratched by a clown wielding a butter knife.
He grabbed my wrist, and then he used the other hand to, he dragged the knife on my arm slowly.
Or attempted child stealers.
Martin says she and her daughter were here at this bus stop when a man dressed in a clown suit attempted to snatch Kasani out of her hand. Tiffany Martin describes the suspect as a Caucasian male with blue eyes wearing a blue curly wig and a blue polka dot clown suit.
Well, hold on. Just because you wear the clothing doesn't mean you're part of the movement. Anyone can wear the outfit. Don't get caught up on that.
Concord police say they're taking this report very serious and are continuing their patrols in the area, trying to track this clown down.
Ha ha! But what's the news not reporting? The overwhelming majority of moderate clowns who every day seek to assimilate and to uphold our values. And there's nothing wrong with clownsmanship in and of itself.
Owning a clown mask itself isn't a crime.
Indeed, it's not. But we're stigmatizing nonetheless. Anti-clown rhetoric is spiking.
No matter where you come from, no matter your color, your religion, your creed, no matter who you're voting for, we can all agree on one thing. Fuck that!
And disgustingly, even our law enforcement is getting overzealous for retaliation. A Mississippi police chief has put local clowns on notice that it's, quote, game over, son. A West Virginia police chief outrageously said anyone in a clown suit should, quote, expect citizens to beat them prior to arrest. And most appallingly, a Texas police officer took to Facebook to recruit vigilantes to, quote, pop a cap in the first clown you see. Whoa, okay, nose off. Don't shoot. Of course, all of this vicious anti-clown sentiment only emboldens the extremists, while harming the moderate circus folk we need to empower. It creator Stephen King rightfully implores us to cool the clown hysteria. Most of them are good. Cheer up the kiddies. Make people laugh. Stephen King asking us to be nice in portraying clowns is a bit like Charlie Hebdo asking us to be nice in portraying Islam, but the adverse effects of clown stigma are very real and very tragic.
They go outside, like myself, the other day I went outside for a photo shoot, and people were driving by taking pictures and saying they're going to call the cops because they profiled me as one of the clowns in the woods. You know, my family, they fear of my life now. My sister, she don't even want me doing this anymore. Yes, I'm in the clown suit, but at the end of the day, I'm a brother, I'm a nephew, I'm an uncle, I have a family.
And that's why I support the also very real Clown Lives Matter rally scheduled for October 15th in Tucson to show everyone that clowns are not psycho killers. A burkini doesn't make you a terrorist. A book secure in an ankle holster doesn't make you a public threat. And whimsical circus wear does not make you a psycho killer. And I eagerly anticipate peaceful Black Lives Matter allies joining in the cause for justice for another oppressed group. Just like they did at that vigil for Orlando victims.
I wish this many people came out to our racial demonstrations and our Black Lives Matter movement.
Just like they did with Bernie Sanders. Just like they did at the Toronto Pride Parade.
So today we held Pride accountable for their anti-blackness.
You had been invited to be an honored guest there.
They are in our spaces. There will be no police floats in the next Pride next year.
Well, fuck. Well, I'm sure it'll be productive. What could possibly go wrong at an event full of anonymous masked people mocking Black Lives Matter? Look, if it does cause the apocalypse is looking like a more appealing option with each passing day. How bad could it be, really? Thanks, as always, for listening and for supporting this channel. Always appreciate that thoughtful discussion down below, and especially over on Twitter. That is at MattC on YT. You're always welcome to come hang out and chat in my live streams. Those are linked down in the description. Looking forward to it. Okay, bye.